Hi, I'm Mike with MMBWorknightSystems.com, also known as jrwork.biz. Both are the same website. They both lead to the same place. I joined affiliate marketing 3 years ago, and the reason why I ended up here is because I had lost my job. And I decided that I didn't want to work for another company again. Now, a lot of people have been losing their jobs. They lost, 3 years ago and today, and it's really unfortunate. For me, I lost my job because of job sabotage by my own best friend, someone I had known for 23 years. Grew up with him. He was like a brother to me. But he wanted my job. He didn't want to be laid off, so he decided he would sabotage me in order to steal my job and get me fired. And that's what he did. He confessed this to me. He couldn't handle the guilt anymore, and he came up and told me in person what he had done. My bosses both turned on me immediately. They did not listen to his confession. They believed everything he said, and my life became hell. But I wasn't fired. So for 5 months, I continued working there with the motto, don't rock the boat. Don't do anything to start any trouble. Just do your job to the best of your ability. Meanwhile, here at home, I was working on becoming self-employed. I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know what you can actually do at home to make enough money to replace a job. So I started researching. I discovered something called Project Payday, which I started immediately. Then I started an Etsy shop where I build electric hurricane lanterns. You can see two of them right there, the red and the navy blue. Then I joined Fiverr.com. Now, none of these things I had ever heard of before. I didn't know what Etsy was, I didn't know what Fiverr was, and I didn't know what Project Payday was. But I had hope that I could make all three work and earn me enough money to get out of that job. So, Etsy, it took me about a week and a half to 2 weeks before I made my first sale, and then the sales came in and kept coming in. Fiverr was almost instant. I believe it was within 24 hours. I had a voiceover gig, and a company in China developed a month-long or summer-long job with me. So I started making a lot of money on Fiverr immediately and became a level 2 seller within my first week. So that was pretty amazing. Project Payday, I also started making money. But pretty much anybody who joins Project Payday and follows those first steps, you're going to make money. It's just the way they're set up. But then it became too complicated. I didn't know anything about affiliate marketing or all that stuff. And Project Payday just wanted you to keep completing offers. And it just got too much. It's like, I don't have the money or the time to complete that many offers to make this kind of money. And it just became too much. So I moved on. Meanwhile, I stuck with Etsy and Fiverr. I was making money with them. It was great. I was pretty much earning about part-time income. But the problem was I wasn't making enough to replace my job. And then, when I didn't get fired, my former friend and coworker decided that he was going to get me out of there, and he started to sabotage my job. He started stealing work from me, stealing my job position, like doing things that he had no power to do, because I was the warehouse manager, and he started to take over my job. Finally, when he stole a big order that I was asked to do, I knew that I had to say something. So I did it in a friendly way, and I went to my boss and said, I think he doesn't know his boundaries here. Can you please talk to him? And everything seemed fine. A week later, I was let go. What was the excuse? We feel you just don't like it here anymore. First of all, how do you expect me to feel when my best friend, who I had known since the 7th grade, he was like my brother, purposely sets out to destroy me, and yet I still have to work with him? And then my bosses, who I made sure I was a trust, an honest person, someone that they could trust, someone with integrity. I had built a relationship with them for 8 years. I made that a better place, a better warehouse. And yet none of it mattered. They turned on me that fast over lies. How do you expect me to feel? But it doesn't matter how I feel. It's a job. You don't let someone go just because you think they don't like it there. But that's what they did. So, my biggest fear was losing my home. I didn't want to end up homeless, and I didn't want to lose this home. I put so much into this home. I I'm a filmmaker and an actor. I have been since I was a kid. And I didn't want to, I should say, I put that all on hold for 5 years so that I could remodel this house. Because I did it by myself and on my own. So I just focused my time on making this a better place to live, a great investment, and put my career on hold. So I didn't want to lose this for that, and lose all that money and that time, and my home. It's my home. This is where I live. So I needed to find a way to replace my income. That was quite a loss. Fiverr and Etsy were doing great, but I wasn't making a huge profit from it, and I was learning. It was new for me. I'd never run a business like that before. So it took a while for me to feel comfortable raising the prices of my product. I mean, I was only making like $5 profit from my lanterns at first, which is bad. And not only that, that $5 was going back into that business because I needed to develop better ways of doing it, making it more efficient. The tools needed to run it, the parts needed. So, and I used credit cards, which I had no debt at that time. I was debt free, but yet I used credit cards to start the business. So I wasn't making any money from it. So that's when I discovered affiliate marketing, and it was actually Motor Club of America. I had heard of them before. I didn't know about their work at home thing. So I signed up, and I made my first sale without any knowledge of this business. I was just kind of testing it, just seeing what it was like. But I put an ad on Craigslist, made my first sale within my first 20 minutes. It was $80. That was great. $80 for 20 minutes of work? So I was super excited. And then I started to make sales after that. But then, months later, everything just stopped. And I went for months with nothing happening. I couldn't make any sales. I was advertising. I was doing this. Nothing was happening. During that time, I was very sick and I couldn't speak. So I didn't get involved in video marketing yet. As I just couldn't. I couldn't speak. But when I got better, in July of 2013, that's when I started these videos. But by that point, I had been working from home for over a year now. And I now had a lot of information that I could teach others. And that's why I started doing this. That's why I started doing these videos. Because I noticed that those people in this business at that time who were making these videos would never really give you the answer. They would say, hey, learn how to run a solo ad. They would show you a couple things, but then make you sign up for their newsletter or make you go buy their program in order to learn the rest. And I got aggravated with that. I just wanted to learn something here. I didn't want to have to pay for all this stuff to figure it out. You know, I just need to know this one thing. How do I do this? So that's why I started doing these videos. And I decided that my way of doing this would be honest videos that tells you the truth right away. I don't, make things sound better than they are. I tell you exactly what I learned and how it went. And then to just give you the information. That's it. Give you the information, and then you decide if you like what I'm telling you. If you like what I taught you, then you join my program. Then you come to my website. You subscribe to my newsletter. But if you don't, you don't. So, that's what I've been doing ever since. In the meantime, I moved on from Motor Club. I just couldn't get it to work anymore. And then I discovered 5 Figure Day, and 5 Figure Day has been the best program I ever joined. It made me the most sales. I started making sales on my first day and did really well with them for a long time. And this is what's amazing about it. I'm no longer a member of 5 Figure Day. I haven't been a member for about 2 years now, coming up on 2 years. But guess what? Last week, I received a check from ClickBank for 5 Figure Day. That's awesome. Because out of those sales I made, there are people who decided to stay members of 5 Figure Day. And they're making sales, and they're still making their membership payments, and I'm receiving my commission. That's the only business that has made me those residual income. I tried Empower Network, didn't go anywhere. I don't even know how Empower Network is doing anymore because nobody talks about it anymore. I don't get the emails anymore. I don't see it advertised anywhere. And I think there's a reason for that. Same thing with Motor Club. I don't see too many people pushing it anymore. Why? Here's the first thing I'd like to teach you today. What does well in affiliate marketing is new product launches. I don't care what it is. It could be just a piece of crap with a red ribbon on it. New product launches are what does well in this business. So with 5 Figure Day, it did so well at the time because it was a brand new system. And at the day it came out, everybody started pushing it. And then the way 5 Figure Day works is every month you get a brand new website. So you promote that new website, new capture pages, new everything. So what that's doing is it's giving you something fresh to promote. And that's why every time you promoted a new page, all these people would join. It was great for solo ads. A perfect combo with solo ads was 5 Figure Day. But Motor Club is old. It's been around for a while. Everybody knows about it. So really the only sales are coming from those people who are new to this business. And Power Network, the same thing. It's not exciting anymore. It's not new and fresh. I remember when Blog Beast came out. Everybody went crazy over it. Now I don't even hear it mentioned. I don't know if it's even doing well. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But that's the thing. Whenever something new comes out, you jump on it and you promote it. And then expect to see your sales start to go down. It's going to gradually go down to the point then it'll either bottom out and go nowhere or just make random sales once in a while. That's the secret here. Now, I didn't have the money to invest because I had lost my job. I'm trying to save my house. So I didn't have the money to invest in signing up for every new product that came along. So if you have the money to invest in that, do it. The next thing is I ended up leaving 5 Figure Day because of personal reasons related to Brian Winters. They had kicked me out of the Facebook group because I posed an important question. And they didn't like my honest questioning, and they let me go. And I thought banning me from the Facebook group for honest questioning was just rude and obnoxious, and I didn't want to be part of a system that would do that. So I moved on. But still, 5 Figure Day is the best system I ever worked with, and I would consider going back to them. So anyways, from there I ended up in the Silver Leads Factory, which is a complete joke. Harvey the Silver Fox is an a-hole. He is an obnoxious a-hole. He laughs at people who are struggling to earn an income online. He calls them losers, and then he laughs about it. Instead of motivating them, trying to help them and teach them, he just laughs at you. And I would never do that. Yes, I have made money online. I've done well here. Not even just with affiliate marketing, but I've done really well with Etsy, really well with Fiverr. But I would never call people losers who can't make money in this business. It's hard. It's not easy. It's not a cakewalk. My most popular job working from home right now, most popular, is my Santa Claus gig for Fiverr. This year, I have people right now, I'm filming this in October, I have people right now who want me to start the gig today because they want to start placing their order. I have projections that this is going to be a big, big year for me. But my first year of doing this was not a big year. I only made $400. Last year I made over $2,000. So to go from $400 and then a couple years later to $2,000, and last year I only did this gig for a month. This year it's going to be 2 full months. So I could possibly see $4,000 or more dollars. Not only that, last year people were so generous, they were tipping me. I was getting $10 tip here, $20 tip here. And now Fiverr has changed things since last year, and they have it where people can choose the amount of tip they want to give you. So who knows what could happen? So it took time for that to happen, but it happened. So anyways, you can make money in any business, but you have to learn how to do it. With marketing and affiliate marketing, it is the toughest out of anything I have done. Like I said, if you can't get in on those new product launches, you're going to be promoting stuff that's old and stale. It's not going to go far. I've seen popular programs disappear overnight. Popular marketing systems just go away suddenly. Because they just don't go anywhere anymore. Because they're not fresh and new. Keep that in mind. The next thing. This is probably maybe even more so than what I just said. Maybe this should be the number one thing you need to do to make money in affiliate marketing, and that's the telephone and Facebook messaging. If you're not willing to pick that phone up and then work on people and build a relationship with people to make those sales, you're not going to go far in this business. It's just the way it is. And the same thing with Facebook messaging. If you're not willing to, message those people who sign up to your list or who subscribe or follow you, and then just kind of talk to them and get to know them and see what they're looking for. And then after a bunch of messages, then you start selling them your product. You start pushing it, and you try to convince them to buy it. If you're not willing to do that, and the same thing goes with the telephone, same process. If you're not willing to do that, you're probably not going to get far. That's the secret here. Of all the people that I have learned from in this business who are the most successful, that's how they do it. That idiot Harvey the Silver Fox. You want to know why he does so well? Because he picks that telephone up. That's his job. His marketing stuff and his training videos, that's just a small little thing he does. He shoots them off. He'll go. He says he does. I'll do 50 blog posts in a day, 50 videos. Well, guess what? They're all nonsense videos. They're all the same thing. He makes like one video and then makes 20 different versions of it, but it's the same thing. Or he just does a video inviting you to sign up to his newsletter or go and watch another video. It's all nonsense, but that's how he's able to make that many videos. But it kind of works. Because he's got all that content out there, so somehow people are going to see it. He's going to rank in the search engines. But his videos are nonsense. He doesn't teach you a lot in them. You got to go sign up to his website and pay for that. So I personally don't like the phone. I'm not a salesman. I don't like to push things down people's throat. I hate it. I hate it with everything that's in me. And you know what? Part of working from home is to have fun with it. I don't want to be miserable like I was working at a job. I want to wake up in the morning, be happy to come here in my office, beautiful day, I have my coffee, the sun's shining through the windows, and I'm getting to work and enjoying it and loving my day. I don't want to be picking up the phone and dealing with that, or have my telephone ringing nonstop and answering people's questions and this and that. I don't want to do it. I hate it. I despise it, and I don't belong doing it. And the same thing with Facebook messaging. Having to convince people to go buy my product and go through this whole thing. I have to do it with Etsy a little bit, and I hate it. I do it, but it's not like I get it a lot. People usually just buy it. But a few people, I got to sit there and work on them. So that's why I am here today doing this video. I actually stopped marketing a long time ago, towards the beginning of 2015. All of the videos that you have seen me posting were all recorded, for the most part, in 2014. Because what I would do is, on a day like today, today's a Friday that I'm recording this, so on a day like this, I'd get up early, and then I would record like 10 to 20 videos. Then the next day I would edit all those, add my opening theme and my closing theme, and if I needed to fix anything. And then I would put them on a schedule. And I'd put them in the order that I'd want you to see them. And usually what I was doing was a video just 3 times a week. So you'd see something on a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Friday. So that's why I was able to show you all of these videos this year. But if you notice on my YouTube channel, you'll see that for a long time, there were no videos being posted, if you look at the date of when videos were released. Because I moved on to other stuff. I joined Udemy, an online university. I started doing courses for them. I started focusing, I made my return to my entertainment business and been working on a lot of really awesome stuff. Focused on growing my lantern business and with Fiverr as well. But I can't do this business anymore. I don't belong here. I don't belong in affiliate marketing. I quite honestly, it left a bad taste in my mouth. There's so many skeevy and scurvy things here. And a lot of you probably know what I mean because you've dealt with it. First of all, the customer service in affiliate marketing sucks. Any of these programs. Brian Winters with 5-Figure Day. He or someone banned me from the Facebook group because of honest questioning. And then in an email exchange back and forth, he's accusing me of having a bad attitude and that's why I was kicked out, when I just asked the question about a change made that we weren't notified about. So instead of answering that question, which eventually he did, he accused me of things. That's not how you deal with a customer. You want my money. He was my sponsor. I signed up under him. So you would think that all customers matter and he would want my money. But no, he was willing for me to go. He just didn't care. Herculist. I did a video about them. The worst customer service in this business out of anybody. Whoever I dealt with was a rude, obnoxious idiot. Insulted me, said your business doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're going to quit us. Your business just doesn't matter. Pure Leverage. I'm not saying Joel from Pure Leverage. He seems like a really cool guy. But the people he's hired, the people he outsourced, they wouldn't fix my problem. And then they'd keep sending me to someone new. So my website would be down. And I'd have to go to this person, and then this person, and this person. It was never the same person. So that's one thing I hate about this business. The next thing, the lies. Yes, it's true. You can make money in this business. It's absolutely true. This is not fraud, fake, spam, scam, scheme, or whatever name you want to call it. It is real. These programs are real. But it's not a cakewalk like everybody keeps making it sound like. It's not easy like the way everybody is saying it is. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication and knowledge. As I said, fresh products sell. Fresh 5-figure-day websites is the way to go because they're going to make sales right away because it's new and fresh. New programs that come out, new systems. But don't expect those systems to stay popular. They're not going to. And you'll notice that these companies are always changing their systems. Why is Silver Lead's factory gone? A system that was around for years. Because it just wasn't working anymore. Why is Easy Money Method 2X one of the most popular Motor Club of America marketing systems there was? Why did it suddenly disappear overnight? And it's gone now. Because it wasn't working anymore. It wasn't fresh and new anymore. And you got to think, too, that marketers just get bored. They get bored of the same thing all the time. They want something new, something different. Then the next thing is the phone call, as I mentioned. Picking that telephone up, using Facebook messaging. So that leads me to the next thing, which is blogging and videos. And that's what I chose to focus on. I didn't like the telephone thing. I was doing phone prospecting. I was getting a lot of leads, but I hated doing it. I felt horrible every time I would send one of those auto calls to someone. I hated it because I hate when people do it to me. So, as much as it may work, I hated doing it. I felt guilty, and I moved on from it. So I decided to focus my time on blogging and videos. I developed my own marketing system that only I use. I don't sell it or promote it. My own email list, autoresponder, capture pages, everything that I created so I would have something new and fresh to promote. But here's what I've noticed. My blogging, I think the only sales I made through blogging were for Ultimate Cycler. That's it. Nothing else ever produced any sales. So I don't really know. And then I noticed that a lot of the views I was getting from my blog were like robo-views. They're spammers. They seek out blogs and then they spam the living crap out of you. My videos. I think I've made some pretty good videos. Like I said, I teach you in these videos how to do this stuff with honesty and integrity. I teach you the stuff nobody else will. And the few people who watch those videos tell me that. They thank me for it. Yeah, why is it that a video I made a year ago has only got 2 views? I promoted it. I did everything that these professionals tell you to do. I put it on Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus, and then I posted it to this website, and I did that, and I have backlinks and SEO and all that kind of stuff. Yet it doesn't go anywhere. Is it because YouTube's not showing me accurate views? Is it because videos that I have embedded on websites aren't picking up the views I'm actually getting? It's possible. But when I go to YouTube and I look at my stats and I see 2 views for a video, for a keyword that's popular, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. What about those people who do get thousands of views every day? Are they paying for those views? Because guess what? That's a real thing. You can actually pay and have people go and view your videos. So, are some of these most popular videos you see online an investment to get your video ranked higher? You see someone post a brand new video and they instantly have 3,000 views. How's that? I don't do that stuff. So I post a new video using a very popular keyword, and yet I got 3 views? Interesting. Makes me wonder. So I have made a decision, and I actually made a decision a while ago. It was probably around January or February of 2015. I started focusing on other things. I joined Udemy, which is an online university, and I thought, instead of making videos for this channel that people aren't watching, why not just make video courses for Udemy? That's what I did. I have 3 courses that are free. Each of those courses have over 4,000 students each. That's over 12,000 students I got from courses that I've released over the years. Over this past year, 2015. So, I'm reaching a good size audience and teaching people what I've learned about business. So I feel like my time has been better spent there than it has here. Then there's the fact that, sure, this marketing business can earn me extra income. I've made money. I received a check last week from 5 Figure Day. I'm not even a part of it anymore. I haven't been a part of them in 2 years, but I get residual income from it, which is awesome. But I'd rather spend my time and the videos that I record in my entertainment business. There is a way for me to make money there. And instead of me pushing these products that, like I said, they need to be fresh, so these older products aren't going to go anywhere. Instead, I could just push stuff I create. Movies, videos, audio, music, poetry, whatever it is, books. Stuff that I have personally created from my own artistic ability. And I'd rather do that. I have another YouTube channel. I've had it now for almost 10 years. Since 2006, the beginning of 2006, when YouTube launched. And why not just focus on that? I have a built-in audience already. I did a video the other day. It's got a lot of views. It's only been out for a few days. So that's where I feel I need to go. I don't belong here. So I want to thank all of you who have shown your support over the years. Those of you who have subscribed, who have watched my videos. I know this has been a long video. Maybe I'll split this up in a few parts. But either way, I don't belong here. But I learned a lot. And I can take what I learned in this business and apply it to other things. By the way, for any of you involved in affiliate marketing, I can tell you right now, solo ads is the best way to go when it comes to advertising. You got that fresh product, that fresh website, that fresh item to promote, use solo ads to do it, because you're going to, most times, will see great results. It is a risk. Sometimes when you make that investment, it's going to go nowhere. That happens. But sometimes it will go somewhere. So that's something that's worth looking into. But anyways, I'm not willing to pick that phone up. I'm not willing to do the Facebook messaging thing. I'm just not. I don't like doing it. Therefore, I don't think I'm ever going to get any farther than I am in this business. So it's time for me to go. So again, thank you all. There are plenty of videos here. I'm not going to delete this channel. I'm not deleting my website. You'll still find plenty of content there that you can learn from. Excuse me, I'm getting all stuffed up here. Plenty of stuff that you can learn from that can help you in any business you do. And I thank you again. Best of luck to you in your business. And if you can find me on my other YouTube channel, it's a whole different thing. It's under Mike M. Burke, also known as MB Presents. I'll have the link down below. You can check that out. It's a whole different thing. Has nothing to do with making money in business, but it's an entertainment channel. lot of comedy videos, a really cool music project I'm doing right now. And you could take a look at that. Thank you. God bless you all.